So you have to use inferior amplifiers and keyboards. So we think they are. They're probably better, but we don't know how to work the damn thing. So we're going to do this song now, which I would have played when I was in Malmö last time if like we hadn't have been stumbling downstairs and fusing the lights in hotels and like getting cancelled and stuff like that. Apparently we did quite a few gigs in Sweden, but I have a very scant memory of it, unfortunately. Or probably for my sanity, it's probably fortunate that I have a scant memory of it. Now, this is ultra complicated because when I wrote this song, I was under the mistaken impression that anyone could speak French simply by saying the words. And as I didn't speak French, I didn't know what words to say, but I said them anyway. The words in this song don't make any sense. I know that now because I speak fluent French, because I made the mistake of living in France for rather a long time, which is something I would not recommend any of you to do, because you wouldn't enjoy it. You'd think you'd enjoy it. You'd be like my mum. She moved to France because she thought it'd be an endless cup of coffee on a boulevard. But it isn't. It's a grim misery of tiled floors and living rooms like veterinary surgeries. Going to bed early and getting up even earlier. Milking animals. And losing your virginity at the age of 45, so I really didn't fit in very well there. So, and also it's a grim fucking language, that's why they're so fucked up, they can't express themselves, you see, because it's grim and unwieldy.
Oui, ma chérie, oui, tout à fait, oui, t'as raison, oui, d'accord, oui, ok, oui, petit, pas petit, le oiseau fait son nid. Oh, oui.
It's depressing. You want to shoot yourself in the fucking head after a few years of that, I'll tell you. We had a neighbour who he wore a polyester wig and his wife wore a big pair of glasses with a crack down one lens. And one day I walked past their house and she was scrubbing the path with a washing up brush and a solution of soapy water. And she was twitching and she was saying it's so difficult to keep it clean. And he said, yes, last year I took the tiles off the roof of the house one by one and cleaned them all and painted them. And I looked up and every tile on that house had been painted with purple gloss paint. Now, that's what you're dealing with. Anyway, this has got nothing to do with this song, right, which is a jolly up-tempo, nice sort of beaty item that just happens to have an incorrect French chorus in it and a couple of bits of bonjours and ooh-la-las in it, which I hope you'll enjoy. And it's one of my sort of British hits from those golden days of whenever it was in the 70s. And it goes like this. On a convenient seat by the lavatories in the Solian ground, we used to wait for the bus in a passionate clutch and go as far as we dared. Do you remember when I passed my driving test? Took you to the pictures
But then a voice from afar in the back of my car whispered, "Gate Barry." I'm looking, Christ. I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. I'm sleeping. I work all day and if it's about that bad debt from 1976, there's a I'm looking ever so French. The Bohemian Dream, you said bonjour, mon ami. Do you remember when I moved into my studio flat? Sticky nights in the summertime in Betsy Land.